Yo guys, what is up? This is Cool from Pie here yet today with more Hogwarts Legacy with my fantastic appearance.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Deke, nobody cares about your Deke hasn't seen this. Okay, what do I have to do? What's for school? Track. I gotta go learn bring that and with the fires. Confringo. I gotta go learn Confringo. That makes total sense. Oh, I'm already lagging. There we go. Hogwarts Legacy really only lags, I think, because because sometimes it shuts off mid lag and then it just stops lagging. It it does not really like the recording software, but I don't care. I'm gonna record for it's fun. Also, this is the Slytherin episode series. We're gonna do one of each house. What the fuck?
Revelio.
I think that's a reference to one of the movies. Like the one where they do something. I don't know. I think that's a reference though. Sebastian. Okay. I've been expecting you. Hiya!
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood.
I just love how I have
We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
I love my goggles. I just love
this way.
I just love it's probably not best to discuss it here as I'm got
There's a
these
secret
goggles
passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place.
Lumos.
So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. He's trusted me since day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Neil.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Teach it to me now.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
I love how they make you have to learn this like that. That is like one of my favorite.
You're getting it. To actually try it out. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it. Well done.
Destroy. Ah!
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from.
I just love
Been
that
practicing
one
similar spells
eye.
here for ages.
I-
Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with
I
both
love
Rookwood
when
and
when
Ranrock
my
after
character
you,
says that with
I
those,
suspect
like,
a bit more
glasses on.
time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
I just
When I
love
head to
when I say,
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I just love when I can see traces of ancient magic just with, like, these eyes. That, I feel like, is just pure comedy. Yeah, so only one of my eyes can see it. It is the eye that is bulging. That is literally right there. I need to practice that upcoming.
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Coming for you. I love this wand. This is actually a really nice game. They did actually a pretty good job on this. I can just feel something bad's gonna happen, like, a professor, someone is up there. Oh, no.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Picking a random.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I just got...
If only a new student would help me with such predicament.
Confringo!
Right. That's best. That's Sebastian?
Lumos.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
Alright, let's see what we do. I think it's supposed to reveal things, Revelio.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Lumos.
Professor! Professor! I'm here for your taxes because that's what I'm
I
gonna
was
become.
hoping to see you.
It's literally in the middle of the night. How are you here?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Listen,
Speaking of
Professor,
which,
so much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I love how serious I am. I'm like, oh, and we'll need to break the book.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting you.
Lumos.
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about.
Nobody cares about what you have to say in person.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
That person that, like, keep your wits about or something is so annoying, to my opinion.
This looks promising.
This looks promising.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
I wonder if they just see his feet in the sky. That'd be just funny, like, just seeing him standing there, feet in the sky. Like, hey? We got feet in the sky! Professor Black, do
If
something
only you were
about
here
it.
to see this.
I am here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will
If they
take
ever
time.
make a Hogwarts 2.0, I hope
I'm
you
afraid
can,
we
like,
don't
connect
have the
your
luxury
worlds,
of time.
and then like
We
choose a
have waited
character and
this
get more
long,
than
Professor
one,
Fig.
and then they'd
Surely
add
a
like
few
a
more.
portrait of
Respectfully,
you.
sir, while I do
That'd be
not know
neat.
the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful
just love
dark
that
magic
eye.
being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be...
Okay.
Incendiary.
Professor, I'm about to learn a talent. That's good. Ah! I need to learn Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. Then we're gonna do this thing.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that,
How did the owl reach me in there? How? If I was in outer space, would the owl go like, cuckoo, take your mail, cuckoo, or owl, whatever sound an owl makes. I forgot what sound they make, but would they like, in outer space, just give me my mail? Oh yeah, I think in the last video we got a broom. Let's got a Bernie. Is that Rookwoods or what? I feel like I've seen that in like a video before. I don't know where though. Is that like? I think that might be Rookwoods Castle near Pelcroft, maybe? I have no idea. Okay.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Family working the mines at one.
Well done.
Revelio.
Oh, that's these enemies. I was just seeing what their slew.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so. Why grab this out? You
Confringo!
Ramrock said so.
Leviosa!
Stop it!
Expelliarmus!
Rather unwise coming
no.
back this way.
Oh no!
I won't bet.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
He dies and then just bounces. And then just disappears into thin or dust.
Revelio! Revelio!
Where'd it be? Oh, I think it's in here.
Revelio!
Okay, that leaves it. Professor Fig's still trying to come.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the
These
tower
orders
and
indicate that they're
surrounding the
after something
area.
to do
Look
with
for
names.
anything to do
What
with
names?
names.
And
Look
why
for names.
here?
What you find here could be the key to Goblin Con finally taking its rightful place in the world. What the fuck? I'm gonna try. Okay, there we go. I just farted because of that.
I will draw blood.
My friend, you are not supposed to jump around. Oh god. My friend, you are not supposed to jump around.
Expelliarmus. Pity, Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Let me go!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Teach it to me now, or I will give you a sunburn.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
I won't.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
I just love these goggles. I don't know what it is.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Yo guys, hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time.